Once upon a time, not very long, 10 years ago, no, 15, somewhere around, I went to my dad and I asked, I called him Papa. Papa, what's good? What's bad? Him with his sarcastic face and rolling his eyes, he said, there's nothing good and bad. One man's terrorism is always another man's freedom fighter. Then I was like, then what do you mean there's nothing good or bad? Then what's like, how does the world go? It's like there should be something good or bad. Then he said, you see, Puta, son, if anything and everything is fine in this world, as long as you don't hurt anyone, including yourself, that's fine. That's where I draw the line for good and bad. That was my first time to the sense of my moral compass. That is when I learned and when I realized one man's trash can always be another man's treasure. And good or bad is a very thin line which can be crossed any time. So I started living my life on a basic principle. As long as you don't hurt anyone, including yourself, it's fine to do what you like and how you like it. But as I grew, I added one more layer to it. That is, though my moral compass is going to be like that, the society not to have a chaotic situation. There should be a moral compass for the society. And those moral compass comes from rules and regulations and laws and culture and tradition. And it evolves time to time. 1,000 years ago, it was different. 1,000 years from here, it's going to be totally different. And it is my responsibility and duty to help it grow. That is how I would define my leadership in my life. When I was a kid, when I was at school, I used to play tennis and table tennis, mostly tennis. And I was not the captain, neither was I a star player. But I was the most important team member in the team. Every time they needed water, it was me. I was the water boy. I would go run, give water in every competition, in every tournament. And I would always wonder why am I not good at it? Why doesn't my bat goes perfectly, doesn't swing perfectly, or my forehand goes, and usually when I play, the ball is not within the single line, neither the double line, sometimes not even within the net of the whole tennis tournament, or rather the whole tennis ground. So I have always wondered this, and then I stumbled upon basketball. That is where I learned how to be a captain, how to lead a team, how to see differences, because though I was not good at this, I was really good at this, apparently. So I started learning how to be a leader there. Tennis taught me how to be a team player, and basketball taught me how to be a leader. Despite the high differences, despite anything, after all, in the end of the day, we all came together as a team and went on. Then I finished my school career and I got into law college, eventually becoming a lawyer. During my apprentice period, I have had this inner voice in my head. What do you want to do in your life? Do you want to go to a chamber every day in the morning, get ready, go to courts at 9:30, finish courts at 12, 1 or 2 or 3, then go to chambers again at 5 o'clock, work till 12 o'clock in the morning, then life starts again. Friday night and Saturday is the only off day. Do you want that life? Because I do not and did not and will never want to have that life. So I had to take a decision in my life, and that was on the day I took oaths to become a lawyer. I, along with 2 other friends, started our own little firm. We had our own little office. That really helped my leadership compass evolve more. That helped me how not only to be a leader and lead my other 2 partners, not only be a follower and follow them when they lead me, but also to have parity of status and treat them equal even when I lead, even when I follow, and know that leaders and followers and team members are all equal in the end of the day, though there's always a power dynamic. And 3 to 4 years going through that, here I am with one very little intern and a junior, of whom I have given enough space and privacy and also comfort. They even get period leaves from me. In my firm, I give period leaves. That is me again trying to help the moral compass of the society to go. That leads me to a very interesting, another conversation I had with my dad. I went and I asked him, why does only women have periods and why not men? My dad again rolled his eyes, smirked and said, we men, we have bribed the nature, so we do not have periods. And he went along to explain. Women have this lovely, beautiful ability to create a life. And unfortunately, that ability comes with a subscription of every 27 to 25 days to go through cramps, bleeding, mood swings, and whatnot. We men might even bribe the nature and make sure that we don't get it. But that comes with a cost. We do not and we cannot recreate and procreate. Our job ends 3 seconds. Their job goes for 10 months and onwards in their life. That has always bothered me, and that has bothered me to the level I have always questioned, is there an inequality in nature's equilibrium of men and women, or lion and lionesses? Or is there a reason for it? Unfortunately, I do not have the answer. The only answer I have in my life is to include another factor in my compass of leadership. That is to be inclusive. Inclusivity includes not just the differences, but to acknowledge the opposite sex and to acknowledge whatever they have at that time and let them go. If there's a call and if someone says, I need a period leave, I just say yes, because there's no other explanation for that. With that, I would like to leave with one thing and one thing alone. Change is the only thing that does not change. As that, I hope our whole moral compass and the compass we live in keeps on evolving and achieve what is good for everyone. Over to you, man. Over to you, sir.